I told you I was getting new shelves. You like them? Let's talk. What up, viewers? What up? What up? Calc Soups here, and today is Friday, January 28th, and that means it's time for a quick recap of the week in video game news. Let's start off with the big game that launched this week, probably the biggest game launching so far this year. Pokemon Legends Arceus. The open world Pokemon game that we've all wanted for quite some time is finally here. I've started to read reviews, and the mixed bag of different systems that they've added to a Pokemon game make it quite interesting. It is currently at an 85 Metacritic, which puts it right around where you should probably check it out if you would be interested in a Pokemon game. Read a couple more reviews talking about how the game is 20 hours long, which seems pretty short for a Pokemon game, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think this is actually pretty short, but hopefully the kind of the systems and the sneaking around and the open worldness of it all lend it to be a pretty good experience. So a game that I'm looking forward to, and could possibly be our friend zone game for the month of February. So looking forward to checking it out sometime soon. Also, a surprise happening this week. One of the biggest surprises I think I've had for quite some time. I might even go as far as to say bigger than the Activision Microsoft purchase. Blizzard announced this week that they are working on a brand new IP, which already shocking. It's a survival game. So it should be interesting to see what Blizzard does with a survival with a survival game. And I'm really interested to kind of see how they take what they've learned from the very well established IPs like StarCraft and Warcraft, and how they would convert that into a new IP. They did really well with Overwatch, so you got to give them credit for that. But I am kind of looking forward to seeing what they do with this. I'm wondering if the announcement has anything to do with the deal. I think the big Microsoft Activision deal is going to shade a lot of what people kind of speculate into it. I wouldn't read too much into it. I think this is more of a bid to get people to start working on it, like a recruiting effort. But I'm very interested to see what Blizzard does with a new IP and a survival game. So all interesting stuff. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Star Wars games are popping up everywhere. We got 3 announced this week alone, coming from, actually, I think there was more than 3 announced this week, but the ones that I'm looking at are from Respawn. Respawn confirmed that there is going to be a Jedi Fallen Order sequel. They also announced that there's going to be a VR first-person shooter game coming from the same studio that did the most recent Medal of Honor VR game. So interesting stuff there. And then there's a third Star Wars game coming from Respawn in the works. So all in all, there is quite a few Star Wars games coming down the pipe. The article I'll have linked down below talks about literally all of them, including Lego Star Wars and the remake of Knights of the Old Republic. So all good Star Wars games that I'm looking forward to. So hoping to check those out sometime soon. Speaking of VR, the hit VR game Saints and Sinners, the Walking Dead game, is getting a sequel. After everything we've heard about from VR, like I said last week, with VR being very up year over year, as well as having a really good holiday last year, I'm very excited to. This is just adding more and more stuff to the pile that it's pushing me into getting VR. So something I'm very much looking forward to, and I hope to check out soon. I haven't even played the original Saints and Sinners, but I know it was a really good game. It was reviewed very well. So I'm very excited to see what they do with the sequel. The Call of Duty developer Raven is finally off their strike. As a measure of good faith, they have gone back to work. But the union talks are continuing as they try and unionize under Activision Blizzard. So very interesting stuff. Glad to see that the strike is over and that these people are working, because I know that strikes take a big toll on people's paychecks. But I hope that the union talks continue and that we get to see a more formative union, and potentially one of the bigger ones in the gaming industry. Could be very interesting to see. We finally have a confirmed date for the Steam Deck. It is coming out in February. It's coming out at the very end of February. So Steam Decks will start shipping on February 28th of this year. So I just have to figure out how to upgrade. I got the base model and I want to get the Super Primo model. Hopefully I can upgrade that sometime soon. But yeah, the Steam Decks will start to ship at the end of February. So if you're looking to get into your portable PC gaming, you should expect to have that in your hands hopefully sometime in March, especially for the first wave. I know that there's, I think Valve has said in the past that there's going to be waves, and that the first wave will be launching in February. So interested, and hopefully I get my pre-order, so I can get my hands on a virtual indie game box, just like I use my Switch for. Only this one will have all my Steam library on it. So very interesting stuff to see. The slate for Warner Brothers Games has been confirmed by or at least talked about by the CEO of Warner Media, Jason Kilar. Mentioned in a recent article that they're on track to release Gotham Knights and Hogwarts Legacy in 2022. So I'm looking forward to both of those games. The Court of Owls stuff with Gotham Knights, as well as an open world Harry Potter game, look very fun and interesting. We hadn't heard very much from either of these two titles for some time, so I think a lot of people were starting to question whether or not those were going to hit in 2023. But nope, in a recent conversation with the CEO, those are expected to hit in 2022. So it's still early in January, so I think plans can change. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to see those games this year. Always enjoy talking about random weird brand integrations, and this week we got a little teaser for Minecraft and Puma are working together. Always enjoy seeing Puma involved in some kind of gamer stuff, because it harkens back to the gamer shoe, the gamer slipper, or I forget what they called it, but I like Puma shoes, and I'm interested to see what they do with exploding sneakers. Just kidding, but very interested to see kind of what Minecraft and Puma are doing in their brand integration. So not a lot of details yet, but could be interesting. A fourth installment in one of the hardest games to run, one of the most hardware taxing games, Crysis. A fourth installment has been announced this week. It's been almost a decade since we've seen the Crysis game, and I remember Crysis 1 being one of the most taxing. I think that's still a meme within game culture, is can it run Crysis? Just because it is such a hardware drain to play the game. So interested to see what they do with Crysis in a fourth installment. It has been a decade, so hopefully they can revitalize the series. And with just like a simple announcement, I don't even think there was like a 45-second teaser that just kind of showing things off. So again, this looks like more of a bid to get people working on the game more than it is to like, hey, this game's coming soon. So something to look forward to in the coming years. I think this definitely seems like it's going to be some time before we get it, but cool to see that they are working on the Crysis series again. Last but certainly not least, Evil Dead fans will have to wait to slay some Kandarian demons. The Evil Dead game that was announced back in 2020 at the Game Awards has been delayed from from February timeframe to May 13th. So we have a confirmed date of May 13th, but that is just 3 months after we were expecting it this year. So I'm still excited to play as Ash and slay some demons with my boomstick and my chainsaw arm, but I'll have to wait until Friday the 13th. Wait, that's a different series. No, but May 13th is a Friday the 13th, so should be fun and interesting and something to get into in May. So looking forward to that as well. That was a quick and easy, digestible synopsis of what happened this week, but if there's anything you think I forgot or want to talk about, feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this content. If you do, follow, like, and subscribe to me on YouTube and Twitch so you can see more great content like this. I'll have links down below in the description. Thanks again. I hope you have a super day. I hope you have a super weekend. And I hope you have a super day. Bye!